back at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. In 2020, the event didn't happen. It's one of my absolute personal highlights of the year. Sam's been coming to do shows here at Goodwood Festival of Speed for a few years. This is our first time as Hellfair teammates.
Yeah.
Repping the brand in front of actually what so far has been a massive crowd. So this is the second day. It's Friday. We've got a stacked day of shows, high jump comp, best trick comp on these jumps behind us. Then we've got a first double, which is kind of, the jumps aren't massive, right? Especially compared to this FMX setup behind you. We're having fun, aren't we?
Definitely. Jumps are cool, the weather's cool, but the main thing about Goodwood is the cars, let's be honest.
100%. I've made car videos on my channel. Ben loves his cars. Sam's a massive petrol head. He's been actually shopping around, potentially buying a new car in Goodwood, which is quite sick. But let's go check out the Festival of Speed, go look at some cars, and we're back in 1 hour for our first show where we'll be riding bikes. But if you guys are petrol heads, you're going to love this video. Check it out.
Now, let's talk about it. Second pole. We've seen a Goodwood before, Formula pre-racer, and we've got more up to the 2019 Mercedes. I'll go to the kind of
So I'm here with Zach from Zach's Car Garage, who's got an insane car collection. A lot of you might have seen it online. And Zach's got his Koenigsegg Regera here. This is his very own hypercar. It's a world record car, right?
It is indeed.
Talk us through some of the stats of it.
It's 250 miles an hour top speed, but it's the fastest car in the world from 0 to 250 miles an hour back to 0 in under 30 seconds. So yeah, I mean it's not slow.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's nuts, isn't it?
And I mean it's probably one of the only cars in the world to have gold leaf on it. That's actual gold leaf.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Is that why the paint was so expensive?
Yeah.
200 grand or something, right?
$278,000.
And
yeah.
Zach's friend lost the key. Show us the key. A new key is 12 grand. But look what it does.
This is cool.
That's the money shot, isn't it? How sick is that? And the doors. And the interior is even better than the exterior. I'm too scared to touch it. What does 250 mile an hour feel like?
Fast.
Is it rough?
No.
Where were you? What road did you do that test?
It was
BM1.
Barracks, yeah.
BM1
M25.
Past St Albans.
Yeah, exactly. Kendrew Barracks is a RAF.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Very jealous, mate. This is insane.
Well, you've got to come over to my place and we'll do some more content.
We'll actually drive the thing.
Potentially, but I'm thinking jump over it.
Deal, all of the above. Right, we've got the mountain bike BMX high jump competition now on those bars there. Guarantee that Joe Badley backflips over here is highest and wins. He does it every year.
Onto this one. Oh! one today though. Yeah, top. Is he going to make it the second one? Oh my word. Up we go again, Matt Jones. Oh, Matt! Oh! And Mr. Tom Isaac now, he's about to make it over there. Oh! Tom, you out. Just look at the height from this lip to the takeoff. Up and away! Oh, yes! Oh, and he gets over it. Is he going to do it again? No way. No!
Well done, mate.
I told you Joe would be flipping it, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's so high now, and those two got over it, so we can't actually go higher, so they've won, haven't they? That's the job done. Not very often you get to ride a show in front of a crowd with red arrows flying overhead. That is sick. Yeah! Oh! Play.
And Mr. Darryl Brown just getting you all nice and lubricated. So
Right here.
On one,
Right now.
on one.
About to start the first show of the day, where we start off not doing any tricks, we introduce all the riders and then you raise the bar. There's another high jump comp. FMX do best tricks, so we're sat in the right place to see the whole thing. You've got Sam and Darryl.
Round of applause. Yeah, give September. You are squeaking quite a
He rode it away, what a beast.
That was a bit better than my one-hander, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a very nice extension.
Weirdly, when we dropped in, there was a strong headwind, which didn't seem to affect Joe anywhere near as much as it's affected us for the entire of the Best Tech competition. My brain consultant told me to return to sport in a gradual manner. I think we've done just that.
Oh!
Yeah.
These guys are well good.
They're on it at the minute, they haven't been off the bike for as long as we have.
They're both been let out for the day, so they're making a good effort for the day. Yeah, they don't have to ride tomorrow and the next day like us, they're just here for the day. Best trick specialist, but it's a long game, isn't it? It's a marathon, not a sprint. We'll be here tomorrow. Crowd.
They've also got friends and family and extended cousins
That's the main thing
to watch
Mum's
them.
watching.
And you do ride in a very different way when you're supporting your next of kin.
And actually the biggest thing happening is the wind really affects the 26-inch wheels much more than the 20. Even the motorbike wheels are much smaller and they don't really get affected by the wind so much.
That's another Goodwood Festival of Speed in the books. I think it's my 8th time there, and the time attack, hill climb, shootout was sick, the shows were great. The whole event blows my mind every year and it's very, very cool. For most people there at the show, the fans, the audience, us as riders, that's like the first time we've all got together in a long time, and it felt great. It was really cool. But Goodwood for me will always have a strong place in my heart because I always reminisce and remember it as the first time I got sponsored by Red Bull. That's what that event means to me. It was like the start of that career with Red Bull. It happened at the show and it was a complete surprise. And I don't know if I've told this story on the channel before, but how it worked was I sort of got to know some of the people who worked at Red Bull. They invited me to do shows on those jumps, different course every year. They were really big, but I was the only mountain biker there. There was loads of BMXers from all around the world, most of them Red Bull athletes, and I felt well out of my depth, well out of my comfort zone with all these epic legend riders that I'd never met. And then on the last day, or in fact the second to last day, you might remember a Red Bull BMXer called Anthony Napolitan. He took my helmet off my head, and bearing in mind I hadn't really chatted to this guy, I was super shy, I didn't really know about like how to even approach these people. We took my helmet off my head, his black helmet, and started smashing it against one of the wooden features that was like this big tree for the trials riders, smashing it to pieces. Honestly, like the strap came out of the plastic, it blew it to smithereens. I almost cried, like my lip was shaking. I was so upset because this legend I thought was super cool, I idolised in a way, was smashing smashing my kit apart so I couldn't do the final day of shows. So I was super upset. Turns out that Mike Hucker-Clark, another Red Bull BMXer, was supposed to then plonk a Red Bull helmet on my head, but typically he was late, probably hungover, so didn't have the helmet, and I was just kind of rushing around picking up the pieces of my helmet, really upset, and then boom, I think Dougie Lampkin, trials rider, who still to this day is doing the shows with me, put a Red Bull helmet on my head, and it blew my mind. It all made sense why I was there with all these pro athletes, and that for me is what Goodwood will always be. It was the pinnacle and the very, very beginning of that epic journey with Red Bull, and they still invite me back now, so I'm super, super privileged to be a part of that, and to still do the Festival of I can't even talk, it's been a long few days, to still do the Festival of Speed. I mean, what an event, can't wait to be back next year. Thanks Ben for coming, hope you liked it, mate.
It was sick.
Good to hang out with all the riders, and hopefully that marks the beginning of some UK-wide events that involve a lot more mountain biking than Goodwood. So nice one guys, hope you enjoyed the show, and if you come in next year, I'll meet you there, legends.
Take your ice cream for the camera. Show us what you got, boys.
It's really nice. It's only £4.50, which is quite a good price, I think.
Remember when a 99 flake was 99p?
Yeah.
Oh, nice t-shirt, boys.
Thanks.
What, mine? Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? I had a good red one this morning, but this one's nicer. Is that how you